Please just tell me just who's inside of me. 'Cause I don't really know.
Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Man of the Anime and I'm here to make a discussion with my fellow from the Hypernator channel, M.U.G.E.N.
In this video we will compare Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball GT. We will compare the music, the animations, transformations of the character and the story itself.
Okay, so mainly we'll start with the thing that interests us the most. In which series the characters are the strongest, GT or Super?
I say Super because, you know, gods are gods and they just seem more powerful.
I kind of agree with you, but let's not forget that Omega Shenron in Dragon Ball GT was stated to be at least as powerful as, I don't know, Beerus. I heard that, I saw in a video, and at the end of Dragon Ball GT when Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta fused in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta,
Yeah.
Omega Shenron was totally outclassed by Gogeta.
Yeah. What I noticed at the episode when Xeno appears is that all the Kais kneeled and Beerus and Champa only put themselves lower, but Whis and Vados were still standing.
I think that mainly because the status of Whis and Vados are way more important than the status of the God of Destruction.
Yeah. I have
mainly because they kind of watch over them and guide them, maybe.
I have.
But here I have a question.
Yeah.
I wonder who put them in charge to watch over them and guide them.
Well, Xeno, of course, because he once said that he will remove the function of Beerus and Champa. He will find another god of destruction, and then he said he was just joking. And Beerus himself said that Xeno can destroy all 12 universes with just blinking, which makes him stronger than Saitama. But that's another story.
Anyway, I'm quite amazed by this statement. I mean, how that little shed, that little shed can destroy the whole universe by just breaking it. It just makes me wonder, how the hell is he in that position? He at least must have, I don't know, a father. Maybe his father can do that and he's just a spoiled brat. I don't know, something like this.
Let's now start our comparison between the two shows. So the first thing we notice when we start watching shows is animation, basically.
Yes.
So what do you think of GT's animation and the Dragon Ball Super animation?
Well, I think that the animation from GT suits very well the Dragon Ball series.
Yeah.
Mainly because the new animation for Dragon Ball Super were a disaster, I could say.
At the beginning. I just only have to say this. At the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, the animation was bad, and we all noticed that. And a lot of people were saying like Dragon Ball Super is a piece of junk, look at the animations. And now, when the series have gotten better, where are those people now? I ask you. Where are all those haters now, when the series have gotten better?
Well, maybe the bad animation at the start was because of the fillerish episode that were transmitted. And of course, now that the series has advanced, of course that there will be some improvements.
Yeah, this series improves each episode, right? And in the newer episodes of Dragon Ball Super, the animation is pretty good, I gotta say. But in Dragon Ball GT, animation is older. You know what I mean? It suits those older anime.
Yeah, I know.
So what
And
what animation is better, basically?
well, this depends of the viewer opinions. I personally like more the old style anime.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like
You said it. You said it
Show.
yourself at Facebook. You commented the picture. I saw that. So now,
So you will like my comment.
yeah. Next thing is music. That most people who don't watch anime listen to music. So
Well, at this part, I'd say that Super outclasses GT by far.
yeah, I agree. People say that music of the GT is junk as well, but one particular song is great, which is the opening theme. I really like it. I gotta admit, it's iconic. And when Goku turns Super Saiyan 4, the music is great as well, but the other ones aren't that impressive.
At Dragon Ball Super, the music, I'd say that is constantly good. The opening, the endings, and especially the theme songs that are played by
Yeah.
in the whole episodes.
I like this new outro theme on Super. Like you saw the Goku riding Nimbus like good old times.
It kind of make you nostalgic about old times and
Yeah.
all it.
So we said that the music in Dragon Ball Super is better. And now we will speak about the story of these shows itself.
Well, the stories have kind of different approaches.
Yeah.
At the beginning of GT, we saw Goku training with Ub and taking his leave when that Pillar, I think Emperor, showed up and wished for, I don't know, for Goku to be little again, and the whole Dragon Ball spread it throughout the universe.
Wait, just a second. I will say this now. The story of Dragon Ball Super is better from one reason. Dragon Ball GT is just a copy of Dragon Ball, of the original Dragon Ball. You know, those hunting for dragons, androids, Goku being small as well. They wanted to return those old moments by turning Goku a kid, which I personally don't like. You know, and that's why I think Dragon Ball Super is better. So now we will get into that. You will explain this whole story of GT and Super.
Okay, but let me tell you one thing. Dragon Ball GT and Super have one similarities. They both on the story have the hunt for the Dragon Balls in the universe, you know.
And there is another similarity.
Goku, Pan, and Trunks search throughout the universe for the Dragon Ball to return Goku to his original size. And in Super, I saw Bulma and Jaco, the patrolman, searching for them in the universe.
Another similarity between GT and Super is one particular character and that's Pan, right?
Yeah.
I hope
The
she.
difference is that in Super she's a little child, and
Yeah.
in GT he's a little bit older. I think 12 or.
And she's really annoying at GT. I hope she won't get annoying at Super as well.
You may never know.
That will ruin the whole show if that happens.
Not really. If she hasn't too much screen time.
Yeah. And that Piccolo babysitting scene is just hilarious.
But I think that the latest episode was also shown to us that Dragon Ball story even Dragon Ball has kind of part of its. We saw Goku and her granddaughter Pan.
Yeah.
And Pan was keep calling Goku grandpa, and we all got emotional. I don't know about you, but I was emotionally hard.
So we said that the story of Dragon Ball Super is kind of better because GT is just a copy. And what we could talk about now is movies. Dragon Ball Super released 2 movies, Fukatsu no F, Resurrection of Frieza and the Battle of Gods. And GT released the movie Hero's Legacy. Have you watched it?
Yeah, I will watch it. And I'd say that it was pretty interesting movie, both because of the show of Pan when it's old and I think the grandchild of Goku and the grandchild of Vegeta.
Okay, so now it's really hard to compare those 2 movies because I really like both of them. Those 2 and the one from GT. I can't really choose which one is better. I will say something to you. I watched Hero's Legacy a few years ago and I cried actual tears. That was so emotional. The scene where Kid Goku's friend died, and when his grandma is old and sick, and he thinks he can revive her with only one Dragon Ball, and that's just emotional. He travels, he passed a long way just to get that one Dragon Ball, and at the ending we see Goku and Pan old and Kid Goku assembled again. That's just at that part I could just stop my tears. And the Dragon Ball Super movies are iconic, are just epic, the fight between Beerus and Goku and the transformation of Super Saiyan God, that music, and we see Frieza again, the most iconic character of the whole series. I can't choose which of the movies is better. You will have to tell me that. I can't choose.
So, in my opinion, the best Dragon Ball Super movie is Battle of Gods.
Yeah,
for one simple reason: the introduction of 2 main new characters, Whis and Beerus. Because now we see that Dragon Ball Super is mainly operating around these 2 characters, and I think that the Battle of Gods is the best movie.
What's your impression on the Hero's Legacy?
Well, it was pretty emotional, as you said, but it wasn't my my cup of tea, how the Englishman says.
Yeah. And now we'll talk about the characters themselves and the transformations. Okay, first transformations. what do you think of transformation of Super Saiyan God Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Goku? Which one looked better to you? And you know, the music, the atmosphere, the moment when they transformed. Which one is better in your opinion?
Well, here Dragon Ball GT has an edge because we actually got to see how Goku reached that level and how he transformed. In Dragon Ball Super, we didn't saw what training Goku put through to get there. So I think that in transformation, at least here in this category, Dragon Ball GT has an advantage.
Yeah, I think that as well. Because you know, the God transformation isn't anything new. He just changed his hair color. That's nothing. That's not something special. Okay, so now we will talk about the power levels in both of the shows. First, we'll count all the characters that we will include.
Number 3 is Vegeta Super Saiyan 4 to Goku Super Saiyan 4, and the first one is Omega Shenron.
What
Super
about
Saiyan 4 Vegeta doesn't count because he can only be formed only by 15 minutes, which isn't.
what about baby Vegeta? He was wrecked with.
He ranked 5 in my top.
Okay, but when Goku turned Super Saiyan 4, he wrecked baby Vegeta. He just couldn't keep up with his Super Saiyan 4 form, as I remember.
Baby Vegeta should be number 5 in my top, as I said before, because the 4th place belongs to Super 17, the 3rd place to Vegeta Super Saiyan 4, the 2nd to Goku Super Saiyan 4, and the 1st place to Omega Shenron. As I said, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta doesn't count because he can only use that for only 50 minutes.
And I don't think we should compare the characters yet, because Super is still ongoing, and we have heard of the Omni King Zeno and the appearance of Black Goku. We still don't know much about that. We will still wait for that, because you know, Black Goku might be the strongest character we've seen, because Zeno is involved in all that. Gods of Destruction are involved with all that, and I think that the next Universal Tournament will begin between all 12 universes. There might be some pretty strong characters, and Vegeta and Goku may got stronger as well, you know.
Well, about Super, who do you think that is the strongest character besides
Zeno. Oh, besides Zeno.
Besides
His guards.
besides his gods.
Whis and Vedas, probably. I mean,
Okay.
no. I can't tell that, because we haven't really seen much of them. They didn't even fight. You know.
Okay, by my intuition, I said that I would say that Whis is the number 1 strongest character.
Yeah,
Although in the
probably.
future we may see that he could only be a dust, a mere dust before other universes. You know what I mean?
And
is only 2, and Beerus is 3rd, because I honestly think that Beerus is stronger than Champa.
yeah, that's obvious. I mean, what will I want to see in Super is a like humanoid form of the Shenron, like in GT, you know, the Omega Shenron. I want to see something like that in Dragon Ball Super, you know. Imagine Dragon God Zarama, Dragon God Zarama's appearance to look like Omega Shenron, but like good, you know. That would be awesome. to
Well,
for Goku to actually fight Shenron. That's
well, I think that we will get to see that maybe, and maybe because of this, Red Goku will emerge and will fuck everyone around. But this is just a theory.
yeah.
Anyway, back to the top. Okay, so the four places belong to the god of destruction and their guides. And now comes the problem. Which are the other 6 strongest fighters in Dragon Ball Super?
Hit, I can say that.
Nearly
Yeah,
half a second.
his time leap technique can improve, and it improves constantly. And imagine what he could do with 10 seconds of time
Oh
leap.
yeah.
That
would be fucking hard.
I mean, if I could use time leap for 10 seconds, I could
Anyway.
take down John Cena. I mean,
Anyway, back to the... I'll say this again. Who's number 5 in your opinion and why?
in Super.
Yes.
Wait, who are the top 4? Virus.
Well, Whis number 1, Vados 2, Virus 3rd, and Champa 4th. So, who's number 5?
But Goku, of course.
Well, I
Wait,
wouldn't
wait,
say
wait, wait,
Goku,
wait.
of course.
Maybe Hit. I don't know.
Number 5, in my opinion, belongs to him because
Yeah,
in the fight with Goku, we all obviously saw that he had an advantage. He kept
Yeah.
improving. Goku had to unleash that Super Saiyan Kaioken stuff, and we also saw that Goku couldn't hold much any longer. So, in my opinion, Hit is number 5.
and Hit
Goku number 6.
Hit was holding back all the time. If he didn't, he would kill Goku. You know. I have another theory that Hit strength equals to Saitama's. You know, Hit is basically One Punch Man of Dragon Ball Super.
Well,
Is that true?
let's leave the One Punch stuff out of this discussion. We'll talk about One Punch later.
Yeah.
So, back to Super. Number 7 will, in my opinion, will obviously be Vegeta, because he can go Super Saiyan God. And now comes the problem, who's number 8, 9, and respectively 10.
Yeah, you know.
Let's think about it.
Even if I could think of number 7, I mean 8, he would be very weak, you know. There's a big difference between any character of Super and Super Saiyan Gods. Champa, I forgot him.
Now, he was on par with Super Saiyan God Goku, but lost because he wasn't used to his form. So maybe if he was used to his form, we would got to see another ending for the movie and the whole saga.
One thing I noticed is that Super Saiyan God seems stronger than Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Even if that sounds crazy, it looks like that. I mean, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan wasn't good in battles, you know. Goku almost lost to Frieza, and you know, the fight with Hit, but in the fight with Super Saiyan God versus Beerus, we see Earth almost getting destroyed, and that dragon's appearance when when their punches collide. Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan hasn't impressed me, actually, at all. I can't see anything.
Well, me neither. The Super Saiyan God first I went to was interesting, and I think that it was the most beautiful, if you call that, form transformation in all the Dragon Ball series.
Yeah.
It had my attention because of the colors and the photo that Goku had. You know, with his hair looking normally,
Yeah.
and with his heart, with his eyes, and all the aura thing. It was
Yeah,
all
yeah,
red,
yeah, yeah.
and I don't know. Maybe it's because my favorite color is red, or
That's
mainly because of this.
wait.
movie.
The color of his hair is pink, basically. When you look closer.
I'm not. Well, in my opinion, it is red, and don't read my imagination. It's red.
Okay, okay. So, which characters are stronger? Dragon Ball
so-
Super, obviously. I think you mean Xeno, Black Goku, who's about to appear, Beerus. They are simply stronger than the ones in GT, in my opinion.
Yeah, the only character who would have a chance would be either Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or Omega Shenron, but we don't actually know. So let's say that Dragon Ball Super has the strongest characters.
So let's end
What?
this. Let's end this.
Okay. Okay, so the strongest characters in Super
Yeah.
by the order.
You already
First
said
who
that.
is-
I mean, let's end the whole discussion. Music in Super is better. Animations in Super are kind of better. I mean, later. Story in Super is better. Characters are kind of better, and transformations are better in GT. And characters are stronger in Super. So that basically
So-
means Super is better than GT. Okay,
Yes, overall, Super
yeah.
rules over GT.
The whole Dragon Ball Z fandom could already tell that to us, but we could say that Super is better than GT at the beginning of this video because everyone says GT is bullshit, but we're here to prove that, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call GT a bullshit. It's pretty good, but not as good as Super, you know. We were excited about Super. I remember waiting for the first episode, like being so hyped, you know.
It depends on what you prefer and what you like.
Yeah,
If you like an old type anime, especially Dragon Ball, you should watch Dragon Ball GT. If you are into the new vision about anime, you should watch Dragon Ball Super. So it's up to you.
yeah.
Hope we answered to a few questions you had. So until the next time, bye bye.